Hi loves, I wanted to welcome you back to my channel. I'm Hanifa, but the girls call me Lee, and if you're new here, I make content on fashion, beauty, natural hair, and travel. So if that's your vibe, make sure that you like, comment, and subscribe. Few housekeeping rules before we get into today's video. If you haven't noticed, I have changed my name because this is the season of owning our names. I've said it in the last two vlogs, the Singapore vlog and the Bali vlog, but just in case you haven't watched those, iknowlee is really gonna phase out and you will see Hanifa Will on all of my social media networks, because remember, if they won't, Hanifa Will. And for all the people who are like, I never knew that was your name, or it's too difficult to say, lies. It's just like Alicia, but with an H. It's just like Felicia, but with an H. An H. Alicia from Houston. H-E-L-E-C-I-A. I am Alicia. Address me accordingly. This video is literally all about Black-owned businesses. I think that we started this series either 2020 or 2021. There is an entire playlist on Black-owned businesses. So happy Black History Month. And we're going to dive into the Black-owned businesses that I have to share with you, and it's quite a few, and it's also some newer brands or some brands that you haven't seen on my channel in quite some time. I guess we could just start with the brand that I am wearing, and it's my favorite. We're not gonna dispute it. Shop Koi. I showed you this one in the January video, this brooch, and I decided to wear it today because it's giving all the vibes. And when you see how dimensional and like just luxurious this is, it's a vibe. And then I just paired it with these oversized ball earrings, but up close they're tiny wires wrapped and weaved, and so it's very intricate, but it's smaller. I feel like I needed something that was, you know, not so much, because this is the moment. But Shop Koi actually dropped a handbag, and what I want to say to Hyatt is that you are such a blessing. When you are looking for jewelry, shop Koi. I'm gonna put it out there. She was kind enough to send me a bag. The bag arrived in January, I want to say. Whenever it arrived after I filmed my Black-owned business haul for January, which I think was my first video of the year, so go watch it. It came in the most beautiful velvet box, which I do have somewhere in here, but look at the bag. The bag features elements of her jewelry. It emulates her bracelets, especially with this open caging in the inside. The feet of them are some earrings. The closure is a form of her jewelry. It's pebbled, it's faux leather if I'm not mistaken. This comes in several different colors, and it has the Shop Koi gold emblem on the back. It does come with a crossbody strap. Girl, she got all the details. There is a large zipper pocket with gold detailing on it, and a large, just one of those slot pockets. The bag is stunning, and it's actually a pretty nice size. Online I thought that it was going to be quite smaller than this, but no, this is a pretty, like, she's girthy, you know. You can fit a camera in here, you can fit your keys, you can fit your phone. It's well made. The bag is nice. For Valentine's Day launched the pink. I'm pretty sure that it's sold out, but 10 out of 10 I would recommend. I would love to see her kind of like dibble and dabble in other accessories. I would even want to see this bag in a longer version, like an east-west. Okay, the next brand, I want to say that this is pronounced Touche. I think that's what it is. It's T-O'-S-H-A, and I do have one of her bags, but I don't know if I actually shared it on my channel at all. I wore the original bag that I had from her to New York Fashion Week, triangle shaped bag. If you remember the moment that Valentino was having with that hot pink and those platforms, do y'all remember that moment? Because it wasn't that many years ago, and it's like the Prada triangle kind of, but it gives me Valentino vibes for whatever reason. But this time they reached out and they asked to send me a bag, so I didn't know what the bag was gonna look like. Now, what I do value about the brand is the craftsmanship. These are handmade bags, they are leather. And of course, Hanifa, thank you for supporting Black artists and Black dreams. Let me show y'all the bag. Snake print, metallic, French, she's a lot of things. I do feel like with the plain simple outfit, especially if I were wearing something like I have on now, minus the brooch, and then with like silver accessories, this will pop. So you have the option of carrying this top handle or crossbody, but the top and crossbody do not detach from one another. However, the entire strap does detach, if I'm not mistaken. It has fringe on it, snake, but it's also like embossed, and it's metallic, red, silver, and black. The black is matte, but you know, there's a lot of metallics in here. The chain is black and silver, and then these fringes fade to almost like this polka dot, like very fine, almost like a tribal black pattern. It's very detailed. This is a mini bag. The inside is leather. It's all leather. It has a magnet closure. You can't fit your phone in it, but you could do like your wallet, your makeup compact, essentials, things like that. Not a wallet, like a card holder. First of all, are y'all still carrying wallets? You know, like the big long ones? Or are we, you know, more into like the card holder era? If you still carrying a wallet, what's in your wallet? I just want to know. Side note, side conversation. You could do a lot. Touche, my nigga. Touche. She's a cutie. Okay, let's get into clothes. I have a top that I wore in Bali in the vlog, and it's from a brand called Mejim. I think that's how you say it. Don't quote me. I saw this brand on TikTok last summer. I went to the website. Everything was sold out. I came across it again on Pinterest. If you're not on Pinterest, black people post on Pinterest. And I was able to go to the website and grab the shirt. I knew it. I knew that the Lord was in my favor. The shirt was on pre-order. It came in like a week. And here is the top. It is kind of like a t-shirt, but it's not. It reminds me of like the graphic printed shirt that we wore in the early 2000s. In terms of the material, it's very stretchy. It's almost faded. And it has basically black hair styles, lashes, and it's like money back guaranteed, and it's almost like this walking advertisement. And I just thought that it was so cute, so on brand, especially for my braided styles. It gives, and it's asymmetrical, it scrunches, so it hides a lot. It looks really good on the body, and I've worn this quite a bit. And I'm just putting you on to another brand. I don't know what the makeup of all the other things on the website are, so I'm just gonna link it. If you're into it, check it out. Now, when I wore it, I paired it with another brand that's new to me, and it's Durag Shy. And speaking of Durag, okay, I am doing a series on Instagram and TikTok, basically a Black History series, and it's a lot of unknown, or probably like things that are not as familiar to you about us. So make sure that you check it out. I think I'm gonna go ahead and try to post it on here too, because why not? Like, and I'm like 9 videos in at this point. So I'm saying that because one of the episodes that I'm about to film is about durags and the history of durags and like how that all came about. So the fact that the name of this brand is Durag Shy, it's just like a perfect segue. But it's a skirt. She's heavy. I'm not gonna hold this up long. This is one of like those transformable pieces. The quality on this is high. It's top tier. It's very heavy. It's a lot of fabric, and you can wear this skirt like a million different ways because there's 4 panels that fully scrunch, so you can, you know, literally manipulate it. Maxi skirt, midi skirt, mini skirt, and then you could do high low, asymmetrical, you know, you could do all of that. And it is a drawstring at the waist, so I got this true to size in a medium. However, I do think that I could have went down a size. I think I could have went down to a small. This is a lot of fabric, and so it gets heavy on the body. And if it were tighter at the waist, even though you can adjust the waist, you have to tie it. But if the elastic were just naturally tighter, I would not have to, you know, adjust it because it's heavy. I also received 2 pieces from Imad Eduso, or Ediso, just randomly. I was like, I don't remember ordering any clothes. I'm trying not to overconsume, and I'm so appreciative of it. So now when they sent me these, I was like, oh, these are pieces. First up was this top, and I know that this top has a specific name because it emulates a very formal top that I can't think of right off the back, but it reminds me of something that Prince would wear, but in a good, you know, in a good way. Prince was stylish. What y'all mean? Sheer top, and it has beading of butterflies on it, these exaggerated collars, and then these long like sash pieces that I think that you're supposed to tie in a bow. But when I wore it, I just let it hang, and then big cups. But it's so beautiful. It's one of those black button downs that's just not a regular black button down. Personally think that this is a great wardrobe piece because it's layerable, so you can transform it into a staple easily. I do think you could wear this to work. If it's sheer, wear a shirt underneath it, but you could also layer it with like a blazer or any other type of jacket, and at night you could go, you feel me, you could, it's a goodie. And she sent these true to size, so this is a UK 10, US 6, fits perfectly. I could use a little bit more room around the bust, just a little bit. Then she sent over these pants. Baby, this is a pant. I can't even show it to you, but they are cropped, but on me they come almost right to the ankle, because y'all know I'm not that. And then the bottom has this flare and like ruffle situation. I know a wide leg pant had to see me coming, but I also love that they're black. The last, I'm lying, y'all, I'm lying. Okay, go back, hold on, go back, because I only have one of the pieces in front of me and I really don't feel like getting it, but y'all about to see it, so don't worry. Andrea Iyamah sent me 3 pieces, and I did wear all of those pieces, show you those pieces in that vlog, but we're just gonna quickly run through them. So they sent me, I would say it's almost like a newer version of the Sombra top, and it's just this beautiful, this was the piece I wore on my birthday. It's a beautiful like accordion piece, but this one is not sheer. It has a button and it buttons up, and it's like this ombre effect of orange and pink. It's just very bright and beautiful, and to me it's the epitome of resort wear, vacation, luxury, because that's what it gives. Whenever you have like that vacation background, those tropical background pieces like that pop so much. The Indonesians was loving it, but I wore it with the skirt. Now with the skirt, 2 days before I went on that trip, I went and got that skirt tailored. It's long, I'm short, so the way that it looks on me in the pictures, just know I got inches cut off the bottom of it because it was a lot longer. And then the other piece was this dress. Baby, this dress is sickening. It's like luxury rags to riches. There's a lot of moving, like flowing parts, and you can tie them different ways. So there's flowing pieces that come down the arm. They had it tied like crisscross around like bandages. I did that. There's also tie pieces at the bottom where the split is, and this dress is also this kind of ombre sunset effect. Imagine the most beautiful sunset that you've ever seen, but in a dress. That's what it gives. So it's those beautiful tones. These are my favorite colors. Like I typically lean towards this particular color palette. So I got these 3 pieces from them, and 10 out of 10 I would recommend. Okay, after that, while I was on the trip, I ended up purchasing the Sombra bodysuit that's ombre. I know I have a lot of Sombra bodysuits. I think this is my 5th one. So yes, these tones, you see how it almost looks like it's like a burst, and it fades from a burgundy to like a burnt orange to a lime green and then to a yellow. It's just stunning. Like all of these beautiful bright colors. And I noticed that the back is actually oranger than the front is. The front is more burgundy, so I'm pretty sure that there are going to be some inconsistencies in the color, and I like that. And the last brand, I'm hoping that I'm not missing anybody, because if I am, they're going to have to go into the March video. Still I rise. But the last brand is none other than Hanifa. I got these shoes. She shared these shoes. Was it during New York Fashion Week? Could have been. She was like teasing the shoes, and I kept commenting like, girl, release the shoes, stop playing. Around Black Friday, she was doing like those sales, but she was also doing releases. And I felt like these came out during that time, but they were on pre-order. I did not get these till mid-January. I got my true size, which I think I got a 37 in these. And she adjusted her sizing because before, the 37s were fitting a bit large. They're similar to her other platform slides. If you got any of those, you almost have to break them in. I'm not even gonna hold you. She like went back in the lab. You can tell that there were some improvements made because these were not uncomfortable. Quite a few people asked me in that vlog, and even just like out and about, like, did they get dirty? I wore these in Bali. It's rainy. It was rainy season in Bali. When you in a place like that, you're walking. Their shoes are fine. The hair does seem like it got like a little, I guess you could say, bushier because of where I wore them at, but I love these. I have no complaints about them. I was not tripping over the hair, but I also do have quite a few shoes with fur. Y'all know my little addiction with fur. I like it. This is what I mean by I'm always walking in shoes that have extra fur. I'm not new to this. I'm true to this. And I do take out chunks of these shoes. But the thing is you can trim them. I just don't want to do it because I like how dramatic this is. I like the drama. And I love that these are neutral colors. They are a moment. They are dramatic. They are a statement. People are going to notice. People are going to stare at you. People are going to ask questions. People are going to give you nasty looks. They're going to do all of the things. And that is because they wish they could. They wish that they could put it on, but they can't. So loves, this was chaotic, but that's kind of the story of black people. Guess it's relatable. I hope that you loves enjoyed it. Make sure that you like, comment, and subscribe. Yes, hit that. Get into it for weekly uploads. Have a great month. Remember, this season we're owning our names and we're minding our business. Yeah, I know what to do.